practicing for tournament number 3. We'll call it tourney 3 because that's what it's supposed to be. Back out on Mayo again. We're going to see what we can catch. We're going to try to start in some new areas, see if we can find a topwater bite somewhere else. We're still a week away from the tournament, but we're going to see what we can do, see if we can find some more big fish and keep our 20-pound train rolling. Let's get it. That's a good one. Sorry, had the camera pointed the wrong way. Saw a fish off the point on active target and threw over to him, and I don't think it would have mattered what I would have threw. Well, a 2-pounder hanging out off the point. Trick shad fish. Threw it up by a tree. Came out and ate it. Ain't a bad one. Not bad. This is always my backup pattern on Mayo if nothing else works out. Basically just go around and flip everything that looks like a hole in the grass. And eventually you'll find a male or a female or just something sitting in there. And who knows, maybe you get around a group of them and start catching them. But Right now we're gonna keep flipping. See if we can find a concentration of them. They fight so dang hard. Mean little guys. Maybe his baits could have caught. Oh my gosh. Found him. There's a whole school of these right under the trolling motor. Look at that. He choked it. Keep going. Don't put her back. Yeah, we own them now. Another one. I'd say that's 2 4.5 pounders. If not, maybe a little bigger, but this school better not be here next week. Well, that was cool. Had a nice big school of like 4 to 6 pounders just swim through the area. We caught 2 of them. There's a bunch of them still lingering around, but I broke up the school so much by catching those 2 that they're not really biting anymore. They're just kind of all spread out throughout the area, so we'll go see if we can find some more of that. All right, that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cap this video off and let y'all know, because we're a few days past the tournament now. But we fished out on Mayo. It was pouring down rain after this tournament. As you can see, I found 1 school of fish. Everything else I found were really small fish, really small schools, and a few fish still left over garden fry and on beds and stuff, but they weren't the quality that we would have won a typical tournament out on Mayo. So In the tournament, I ran my bridge pattern first thing in the morning. Didn't work out for me. I ran a few other spots where I've been catching big fish. Didn't work out, and I ran over to that school, tried to find them. Well, first thing in the morning, I didn't find them. I actually left that pocket and went somewhere else, came back, and then I found them. They were way out towards the mouth of the creek, so I followed them for a good 30-45 minutes in the tournament. Of course, I didn't record this because I didn't want to ruin my camera, but I followed them for 30-45 minutes, couldn't get them to bite anything. I threw everything I had on the front deck, and then I actually left the fish, went to the back of the creek to see if maybe a different school was back there. They weren't. That school was definitely up at the front. They looked exactly the same, acted the exact same. They just didn't bite that day. None of the big fish seemed to bite that day. I think we only had one really big fish at 5 pounds that tournament. Everything else was like 3 to 4 at the most. But the results. Oh yeah, I usually slap the results in here. So Matt Priode got first place. Danny Wicker got second place, and Alan got third, and I believe my buddy Austin Braswell, who came and fished as a guest, was right around that either fourth or fifth spot. But it was a fun tournament. Joe went with me. He caught a bunch of fish, but we just never stumbled across a bunch of big ones. I knew where the big ones were at. I caught 2. I had 3 fish for 8 pounds. And first place, I think, was 13 pounds with 5 fish. So I was on that caliber of fish. He had the big fish of the tournament with a 5-pounder, and I had a 3 something and a 4 something with a little runt 14-incher. So sometimes it's just the way it goes. You know, you swing for the fence, try to blow it out of the water because that's what you expect, and then it's a really tough tournament and the fish just don't bite. But we got Gaston coming up. I've already practiced for it. I got all the film ready to go to slap up there for a video for you guys. And let's hope that they're still biting exactly what they were biting then, because I found a really good glide bait bite at the very end of the day. It was like the last 2 hours of the day. I got 6 bites on the glide bait. At least the last 2 hours of my day there. And I really started to figure out where the fish were at and where they're located. So as long as they're still there and pushing out and coming towards me, because there's a lot of fish in the backs and they're working their way out, as long as they keep coming towards me, I think we're going to have a good shot at doing pretty good in this cat tournament. But it's about that time, man. I'm glad y'all stayed for the video. Hope y'all subscribe. If there's anything y'all want to see in the video, y'all just drop it in the comments. Otherwise, we'll catch y'all next time. Peace.